So I want to talk about the role that college plays in the world of freelancing. I think you'll be surprised to find that most successful freelancers, and including myself, did not need a college degree in order to be earning $250,000 in a single year. As I mentioned in past videos, 2 years I've been able to generate over $600,000. And in all of the clients that I've met, I've worked on over 170 projects. Not a single client has ever asked me, where did you go to college? What was your degree in? Were you in any extracurriculars in college? Were you the star of the chess team? They were only ever concerned with my portfolio. They wanted to see if the work that I've done in the past proves the skills that I say I have in order to complete the projects that they have listed on Upwork or that they're asking for me to complete. Now, there are pros to college. There are also cons to college. Obviously, a pro being, you get the experience the social experience. You get to meet new people. You get to go do things that you maybe weren't quite sure that you wanted to do until you learned about what they had to offer in college. So if there was a skill set, I'm sure like many other colleges like the University of Cincinnati, there were classes that I took that I didn't think that I would enjoy, and I learned about that particular skill set and actually really ended up really enjoying it. And so I will say that one of the pros for college is that you do get exposure to skill sets and people and things that you may not be exposed to out in the real world. So there is definitely a lot of benefits to going to college. Now, if you are obviously not wanting to spend the money, college is not free unless you get these crazy scholarships or you got daddy's money to pay for it. It's an expensive ticket, so it's not free to go to college. According to the Education Data Initiative, considering student loan interest and loss of income, the ultimate cost of a bachelor's degree can exceed over $500,000. So it's not free by any means. So if financial issues are the reason for not going to college, and you're wondering, how are you going to make it out there? Freelancing, like I mentioned, you absolutely do not need a college degree. These clients on Upwork are interested in your portfolio. So let's say, for example, like one of the skill sets that I have is data visualization. So I specialize in Tableau and Power BI. The portfolio of Tableau dashboards that I bring to the table is I simply take Tableau, which is, like I said, a dashboarding tool, hook it to some fake dummy data set that I create myself in Excel, and then I just build out these dashboards and then take screenshots of those dashboards and publish those on my Upwork profile. That is how in the early days on Upwork, when I was first getting started, that's how I proved to clients that I knew what I was talking about. I knew that I could take their data or their requirements and build out a beautiful dashboard that met their needs. And the only thing that I needed to prove to those clients what were those screenshots or was my portfolio. I didn't need my college degree. I didn't need to show that I had I think it was like a 3.2 or 3.0 GPA in college. They didn't care about that stuff. They wanted to know, do I have the skill sets to complete the task that they are asking to have done? That was all they needed to know. With how many resources there are now online to learn about any topic you could ever want to learn about, I'm thinking that a college degree is becoming less and less pertinent to either earning a sustainable earning wage to support yourself or you and your family, or to earn a lot of money. I don't think you really need a college degree in the freelancing world. Now, what I'm kind of preaching about or yapping about is the freelancing world. So if you are wanting to get in the freelancing world, you're not wanting to pay for a college tuition, you're not wanting to go to college, you're just not wanting that college experience, then you don't need a degree in order to get into freelancing. Now, where a college degree does come into play is if you're looking to get into that Fortune 500 company, that corporate role, which is totally fine, but you will be I can almost guarantee required to have a college degree in order to even get your foot in the door, even start the interview process at a corporate job. I think today, and I don't know why this is, but in the corporate world, having that degree is a prerequisite to even having an interview with the company, or even getting your foot in the door, or even talking to somebody. Generally, they're asking, what's your degree? What was your GPA? What were your extracurriculars? And I don't know why, like, those things are so important. I think that the corporate world interview process is so cookie cutter. Like, they can't just have people that have not degrees and don't have degrees and people that come in with degrees. I think it needs to be the same for everybody across the board. And so they're just saying, okay, you got to have a college degree, you got to have whatever GPA in order to even have an interview. And so I think that's just where the corporate world is right now. So if you are trying to get into the freelance world and you don't really have a skill set that you've mastered or that you feel like you can bring to the table, the amount of resources online that are free to learn a particular skill set are just unmatched. YouTube, you can YouTube anything that you want to learn about, and you can become very proficient in that particular skill, and then take those skills to the freelancing platform, where you're not going to be asked what your degree was in. You're not going to be asked what your GPA was. They're going to say, just show me your portfolio. I, the other day, just hired somebody on Upwork for some thumbnail work for this YouTube channel. And I said, just show me your portfolio. That's all I wanted to see. They sent me 10 thumbnails that they had created in the past, and I loved the majority of them. And that's all I needed to see to hire this individual. I paid him $40 an hour to start building these thumbnails for me. And that was it. I didn't need to know where he went to college or what his GPA was. So in short, if you are questioning about college, or you're thinking you can't get into the freelance world because you don't have a college degree, or because you don't have whatever GPA, I'm here to tell you, you do not need a college degree to start freelancing and to start earning a substantial wage. Like I said, I'm earning over $250,000, and not a single client has asked me what my degree was in or what my GPA was. They just want to know, what is your portfolio? And that's really all there is to it. So thank you guys again for listening to me rant about college degrees. And hopefully, if you were on the fence about starting your freelancing journey, just because you don't have that college education, I encourage you, forget the idea of needing a college degree for freelance. You absolutely do not need it. I encourage you just to get on the platform, set up your profile, put your portfolio in there, prove to those clients why you can complete the work, and that's all you'll need. So hopefully this video is of help. Peace out. See you in the next one.